Oh, wow.
Hi, I'm Fitz from Fitzness.com, and I'm here with Jonathan Morin from Cirque du Soleil's Dralion. And Jonathan performs on the cross wheel, which he invented.
Yeah.
So tell me about what you do.
Well, it's, I've been doing, my background is gymnastics, so I did that for 13 years. And then I joined Cirque du Soleil since 13 years also. And meanwhile, during the process, I was like, okay, I was doing aerial, and then I left one of the shows I was doing. I was like, okay, I need to create a new apparatus, So I spent years thinking about it, and eventually, bam, the idea of this wheel came up. Didn't know how I was going to do it. I was like, I'm going to just play on it, and 6 years later, here I am joining the show of Dralion and be part of the show, and it's the only one of this kind in the world, so it's...
You know, I have one of those.
Yeah, oh, yeah, exactly.
But it's amazing, and the things he can do on this wheel are impressive.
Thank you very much.
So the other impressive thing, if you haven't noticed already, and you have your eyes closed, is Jonathan's in spectacular shape.
Yeah, it's, well, my shape, I've always been big on nutrition. Nutrition is a big thing. I'm on this special diet. It's called a diet, but I prefer calling it a way of living.
Healthy eating?
Healthy eating, it's the blood type diet, actually.
Oh, really?
I don't know
Okay.
if you heard about that.
Tell me about what you eat.
It's, I'm blood type A, so, in every blood type, there's a certain type of food you can and you cannot eat.
Sure.
No matter what, fruit, vegetable, dairy, oil, nuts, meat, fish, and all this. So, because your body... it goes back in the ancestors, obviously. We were having a certain type of food in our direct environment, but nowadays, you can have food from all over the planet. So there's things you should not eat because, during all these thousands of years, you were not eating them, and so your body was not accustomed to it.
Sure.
It goes in depth. I would go, if I would go in detail, it would be a bit long, but it's basically your body is... fights certain type of food as viruses. So,
okay.
So when you give, I always say to be healthy, the body knows how to be healthy. Just give it the tools.
Give it the tools.
And it's gonna do a perfect job. You're never gonna be sick. Sickness is not normal. It is not normal to be sick ever. I don't care if you're 80 years old. If it's winter, you're not supposed to be sick.
Are you ever sick?
No.
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 Do you ever feel weak and tired?
Well, yeah, because nutrition is one thing. I was talking about nutrition, but the body is a much more complex thing. So it's energy, I can say positive thinking, doing what you love in life, and this and that, and all this gives you energy, gives you the will to do all these things. So to train, sometimes we're hurt, but whatever the passion of the work is leading, in all this, and so.
And this is great incentive.
Yes, it's.
You're going to be a Cirque du Soleil performer.
Yeah.
That's motivation, right?
Yes, no, definitely. It's. I feel very privileged to do this type of work, definitely, because it's a beautiful work. People are there, they're amazed with what we do, and they actually purchase the ticket to come and just see us, in the first place, just to watch what we do,
Right, and they're all well worth the price.
Yeah, thank you very much.
They're amazing. Now, for the people at home who would like to create something similar to yours, even the women who think, I just want to be lean and muscular, what do you do that they could do? So any exercise tips?
If you've never done exercise before and stuff and you want to maybe get in a better shape, I'd say start with little exercise stuff, just walking, a daily walk and stuff, and don't, we hear that often, grab the stairs, this and that, but just make sure, but before that, I could give tips, but it starts here, it starts, what is your will, are you like, driven, and what is your motivation? Always come back, what is your motivation? If you don't have any, you're not going to last a week, I could give all the tips in the world, you're not going to apply them, and so unfortunately, when I give tips to people, I watch how they think, and sometimes I just abort the thing because I'm going to talk for everything. But it starts with the head. It needs to be driven, and from the driven, then you can give. So let's say you're driven, then it's like I would say. I've done a lot of research in nutrition, and like I said, I've tried personally everything, and for me, what works the best is the blood type diet. So you would just buy a book. It's called the Eat Right for Your Type.
That guy's going to like you. The guy who wrote that is going to like you a lot.
Peter J. D'Adamo. This is the name. But because it's I think valuable tool. So without even doing a push-up, by eating right, you would probably use lose weight. and come to your good body weight. And so a bit of exercise and positive thinking and all this will make the body, turn right.
And get yourself a cross wheel.
A cross wheel, yeah, that's a bit more complicated, but that's definitely, gyms or whatever you like, and then you need to like. If you don't like to lift weight, don't lift weight. Just do, body weight workout, or just walking, a bit of cycling and whatnot. To find an activity, playing tennis. I don't know,
something you love.
Something you love. Don't go in the gym if you don't like to go in the gym, because it's I think you should never do things you don't like in life in the first place. Never.
Right.
So do things you want. You're driven. Yoga. There's so many different things in the world. There's something right for you for sure.
Well, so this is the deal. When you decide that Cirque du Soleil is no longer right for you and you're done, you can come work with me at Fitness, because you can make a spectacular fitness trainer.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. It's a passion. Yeah,
I can tell, and you're a testament that, eating right and then just choosing to exercise. Yeah. Whether you think you know how or you think you can. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Just choose it.
Yeah, and there's people around, to help you, because sometimes it's tough to start, I'm willing to help people like this because it took me years to educate myself, which is not obvious because the industry is not there to educate you, unfortunately. The food that is in the supermarket, I'm going to say out loud like this, it's bad food, chemicals. So read your label carefully. If the list is long like that and there's words that you don't understand, don't buy it. Leave it on the shelf. It's much better like this.
Try to aim for food that rots.
Yeah.
Right? If you can't live on a shelf for 2 weeks, then you're good. Yeah.
There's one thing, human thought that they could do better than nature, and I'm there to say it's totally wrong. Nature is much better. So go as close as nature as possible, and already you've done a big step.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
And you're pump speed rallying. You won't be disappointed, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Thank you.